Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, you guys. How are you all doing? So today we're going to be doing my hair because yeah, I really need to wash my hair, and for Christmas this year I got... Who's here? Who is there? Captain Longnose! Hey! What you doing? You're not allowed on the bed. That's Sid, by the way, you guys. He visits sometimes. So there he goes. He's stealing my limelight, as most of four-legged creatures do. Regardless of who it is, Kitty and Sharky always do it. This guy does it. I'm used to it. I'm used to my limelight being stolen by a dog or a cat. Either way, for Christmas this year, I got, or not this year, last year, I got a Dyson Airwrap. And you guys, I have been looking at this machine for a while, but it's expensive. It's really, really expensive. It's almost like £500 or something like this. What is this? Who is this? Oh, you just want cuddles. You don't want me to film. You just want me to pay attention to you. Oh, Sid. But yeah, because it was expensive, I never really got it, and then I got it as a Christmas present. So I have used it twice so far, twice or three times, and I am in love. Like, I am actually in love. First of all, let's just appreciate this packaging. It's this beautiful brown leather casing. It definitely looks like something you wouldn't be too embarrassed to put on your vanity table, and then when you open it, it's got another leather cover, not that it's very useful, and then you have all the devices inside. So you've got the base itself, so you can use it on its own without any attachment as a hairdryer. I have done that before, and I think we will use it today because I kind of need to dry my hair before I style them. Then we have the hairdryer attachment. This is pretty good for actually drying your hair. And then we have two sets of curlers. So we have wider ones and thinner ones. I have been using the wider ones, the fatter ones, and it gives a beautiful bouncy curl. This is what we're going to use today. And then there are two brushes as well. Two brush attachment. I haven't used them as much. I have used them once just to kind of smooth out my hair and get rid of that frizziness, and it definitely does a really, really good job with that. And then there is a round brush like this. So if you have shorter hair, I think this would be amazing for just giving volume and just smoothing them out. I have been kind of really loving these. I haven't explored all of the attachment quite yet, but I have definitely saved some money on blow dries, because normally I would go for a blow dry every time I want my hair done. This has made it so much easier, and I will kind of talk you through what I love about it while we're doing my hair. So I need to actually go and wash my hair because this is not okay, and then we will dry them and style them so I actually look like a human. How about that? So I will see you guys in a minute. So you guys, I have just washed my hair, and this is what I'm using at the moment. It's the Briogeo, it's the Be Gentle and Be Kind conditioner and shampoo from them, and it's got matcha and apple, and it smells really nice. I am a big fan of Briogeo, especially of their charcoal and coconut shampoo, but I don't use it on like a regular basis. I will do it maybe once every 2-3 washes that I do. I wash my hair about once every 4 days, sometimes 5 days. It depends, but I do really like it. It doesn't have any sulfates, any silicones in it, any parabens. The whole line is really, really good. I have tried a lot of their products and I do like all of them. I do have a few different shampoo and conditioners on the go because I find that my hair gets used to a shampoo and a conditioner and it just doesn't react the same way, so I kind of need to like swap them up. And I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in my hair. And at the moment I'm using this Show Beauty Pure Treatment Oil, I believe it's called. And I mean, again, another packaging appreciation. Absolutely beautiful bottle. I've got it standing in my bathroom and it looks very pretty. So it comes with a little dropper like this. So I'm just going to put a few drops in my palms once I've revealed my wet hair. for the Dyson, I kind of find that you need to get it to the right point of being a little bit damp but kind of dry, because if you do it on dry it does work, but the curls don't last half as long. So it's definitely more efficient, I would say, to do it on damp hair. And this will just kind of defreeze a little bit of my split ends at the moment that I have. I'm booking with an appointment with a hairdresser for next week, actually, just to trim my ends. I'm growing my hair out a little bit. Usual story of, oh, let's cut my hair. Oh no, let's grow it back. Oh no, I want it short. You know, the usual. If you can hear a noise, it's my dishwasher. I always do this. I put a dishwasher or a washing machine on just before I start filming, because is there a better time to do that? Of course not. So the oil is in, and I am going to attach the hairdryer attachment to my Dyson. So it's this guy. What I love about this is that it's pretty quiet, considering. Quiet comparing to a lot of other hairdryers for sure. So there are settings of the temperature. So there's hot, warm, cold, and there are settings of the power, also 3 of them, and then there is an on and off button. So I'm going to put it on the highest power and on the hottest setting for the moment. And there we go. So that for me is about right. So it's still a little bit damp, but because there will still be an airflow when you're curling your hair, it will dry it out. So I'm gonna pull the bigger ones out, and I like to section my hair in 3 parts. So I kind of take the middle part here. It kind of depends what kind of style you're going for. If you prefer a parting in the middle, then I would just part it in the middle and go one side and then the second side. I want a little bit of volume just on the top, so I do the top part separately, and then I kind of flip it about. Sometimes I will separate it in the middle, just depends on the length of your hair, etc. So I am gonna do this top bit first. So I'm gonna tie the rest of my hair back. Easier would be with clips. I cannot find my clips anywhere, so give this a little brush. And then we have 2 of the attachment that have arrows on them, and basically what I do is I look at myself in the mirror and I have to basically swap them that way, because we want the hair on that side going that way and the hair on this side going that way. At least for me, I want it to be going away from my face, and for the top part I want it to be going up, so I want it to be going again away from my face. There is a little release at the back, so you just press it, this comes off. Somebody asked me the other day, does it get hot? Yes, it does get a little bit hot, especially with these. The very first time I did it, I was doing it in shorts, and I did it and then I put it back on my lap, and I could definitely feel the heat. So do be careful with that, like be aware. And then I like to start at the back, so I am not putting wet hair on top of dry hair. That makes sense. The shorter your hair is, the bigger the sections you can take. Because my hair is long, I have to take smaller sections, because otherwise the air wrap is not enough to go through the whole length of my hair. And then we just turn it on. I put it to the end, and then I do a bit of this kind of action, and it sucks it all in. And I kind of go back and forward just to smooth the hair and kind of stretch the hair out. And then I hold it at the roots. I hope you can hear me. For a couple of seconds. Then I put it to cold. So now it's on cold, just to set the curl. So now I can feel that the curl is cool. I can turn it off, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. There we go. Obviously that looks very set. By the time I've done all my hair, this is gonna drop, and then also I'm gonna like run my fingers through it. So I will leave it as it is, because I don't want to curl to drop straight away. But this is kind of the bounce that you get from it, and I think that this is pretty amazing for a couple of seconds. And also I used to do my hair sometimes with a brush, or I tried to do it with a brush. my hands would get so tired, and this is so much easier. Like, honestly, this has made my life so much easier. So I'm on my second section, put it back to hot, hold it. I kind of do that because my hair is long. I just kind of assist it a little bit, and then it kind of does the rest of the work for me. I can't even see what I'm doing, and it's still doing it. And we have the last few bits, and we're done. Ta-da! That, my friends, is it. I don't know what is going on. I was doing this without a mirror. I was doing it just with the monitor above my camera. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of hairspray just to set them a little bit. So I like to kind of flip my head forward and then spray. By the way, I'm using a L'Oreal hairspray. I'm not an expert on hairsprays whatsoever. I own about 2, and this seems to work. I have no idea. It's the Elnet Satin Normal Strength hairspray. If you have recommendations of like mind-blowing hairspray, let me know. I don't do my hair often enough to get into the whole exploration of a good hairspray, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is basically the result. This is what I love, like a really loose bouncy curl. You could spend much more time on this. I'm really after very perfect curls. If I'm going out and I want a bit more glam look, I spend a bit more time on it and I put product before I do my hair. But this is perfect for me. So I'm just going to throw a little bit of makeup on before I go out, and I will say goodbye before I go. So you guys, I've just thrown a little bit of makeup on, and my hair is looking absolutely perfect for me. I don't want it to be any curlier than that, and it definitely smoothes out the frizziness of my hair. So for me, this is worth it because I'm 100% saving on blow dries. I'm sure I will get my money's worth quite soon. It is an investment 100%, and if you are not somebody who, you know, blow dries your hair that much, or you know, if you are quite happy with a flat iron or with a you know, curler, then don't bother. However, it has definitely made my hair life easier, because for me, I can go without makeup for weeks, but if my hair is done, I just feel that extra bit special, and it makes me feel very different basically. So for me, this is worth it. It's a very light device as well, so I think traveling with this will be very easy. Definitely, you know, don't drag the whole case with you, just take an attachment. So I am super happy. I'm not preaching. I'm definitely not pushing you to spend that amount of money on a hairdryer. However, it is quite multitasking. Even if you think you're not very good at doing your hair, because that's exactly how I feel about my hair. But this is good enough. This is good enough for me. So that is it for today, you guys. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you are having a great day, whatever you're doing, and I hope all is well with you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet, and I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Bye!